Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. It's Arcade Craig here, I'm Bella Shepherd. Right now we find ourselves on Omega. We left off on the Citadel in our apartment, but we're going to take care of that in the video when we're doing the N7 Novaria mission and with Miranda and the Miranda mod and doing all that stuff. Um, but before we get to all that, today we're going to be doing Thessia. And before we even do that, we're going to be here on Omega where I'm going to pick up right here. We've got a few things that are from the Spectre expansion mod, and one of them here is going to be us acquiring a nuclear bomb, and to deal with the adjutant uh, infestation, as you see there. All of these missions, I'm just going to pick this up. I'm not going to do any of these now until that same video when I'm doing the N7 mission, because that will be a shorter one. I'm going to do whatever's remaining in the apartment, and then I'm also going to do all this type of stuff. And hopefully none of them expire due to the clock moving forward, basically, with the main timeline. But that's the case. We're doing Thessia today. That's what's up. But before that, let's get over here and purchase a nuclear weapon on the market in Omega. I was looking at this too. Like, obviously, there's no reason I could picture why Shep, after especially dealing with Cat 6, why she would want to contract these people. But I am going to do it just because, well, I've never done it, and I want to see what the outcome is by doing it. I'm sure it will be bad, a bad outcome, but that's all right. I'd like to see what happens. So, just as I hired some of the other ones that sound like they might provide some bad outcomes, so let's just do it to see what becomes of it. Because like I said, a lot of these mods are, since the last time I played through them, have had updates, and so they've got stuff that I don't know anything about, and I'd like to see what comes about with some of it. Um, and seeing this right here, well, this isn't just a typical nuclear bomb. It looks like it's some type of resonant warp bomb, whatever that is, and as it explains here, are to be used on garden worlds, which I'm sure is what we're about to go and do. But I like you to see that they're using a picture though from Vermeer. I want people to realize like how huge that explosion was when Curie did that, man. That is not just a regular nuclear bomb. We're seeing that from freaking outer space. That's like a that's gonna end the world right there. That's a continental level explosion. But Curie's a madman. Anyways, we're a madman too. Apparently, we're gonna do it. Or a mad woman in this case, being Shep, Fem Shep. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. Also gonna turn in this little side job thing we got here with her that was got to gather some platinum or something other on our planet.
Here you go. I hope it's what you're looking for.
You have the platinum? You have no idea how much Serta needed this. I'll send my crew to collect it immediately. I've added you to Serta Foundation's preferred client list. You'll be able to purchase specialist goods at one of our terminals.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll look into that. See if it updated at all with the bomb. I mean, that has to be it, right? It's they told us to. I mean, we can't speak to him, so I'm guessing that's all it is to make that purchase. Like I say, there is no nuclear bomb there, as far as I can see. That was the only bomb that he had. Pretty sure we ain't missing something. Yeah. All right. At any rate, that is what we'll be doing. That's the N7, Novaria, and all that. We'll be doing that after we do Horizon. Like I said, when we get Miranda, we're gonna. She has a little side mission to do on Novaria. On that same mission, which we'll take her down to work with us alongside there, and then we do have the things to do there on the Citadel. That's gonna be a little bit of a variety video there, but it's gonna be the last one, the last chance to really do that kind of thing. And as for Thessia, in this there's a mod installed called Immersive Thessia mod, and in it does add some cut dialogue. It adds some stuff that's more subtle that you'll see that like in the background, and also it's going to make the fight with Kai Ling a little bit harder, from my understanding. See that as well. And I'm going to be taking Javik. I know it's typically is what most people do, but I mean he's pretty essential in this story. He adds such context And as much as I would like to be taking Tally, for example, because with the LE3 diversification project mod, they've kind of made it to where when you were being saved, after fighting Kai Lang and you're on the edge there, it's always Liara who comes to get you. Well, with that, they've made an adjustment. It could be either um, your love interest who will come and save you with some new dialogue there, or it could be just whoever you've had kind of a bit of a closer relationship with. And so I would kind of like to see that, but I'll just have to save that for the next time I play on my own. But for this, I think it is essential that we definitely take Javik. And if you ever play this game, for the first time, you should take Javik because he offers so much. Which is a shame too that he was day one DLC, paid DLC.
Is under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle, and let's do this.
Yep. So Tally's finally going to be sidelined. Let's see, Javik. I put you in your traditional, or yeah, we'll let you go in something from one of the mods. And I changed the color on Shep's armor there. I have, for those who don't know, I'm, besides legally blind, I'm also colorblind, and so I don't know if the colors I made her armor are ridiculous or not, but I have no idea. Anyway, let's go. It's fine.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Liara, you want to talk about your mom?
Venezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I've studied your old mission reports. Your mother was indoctrinated.
Yes, we had to kill her.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
I mean, of course, what he's talking about is it's tough, man. Because yeah, you like, especially with this war, where it's pretty much a existential crisis for all advanced species here within this galaxy. But you also don't want to lose sight of, I'll say, of your own humanity. But obviously, no, sorry, the meaning being losing touch of your capability to hold on to things that are still dear to you. And obviously we're going to have a real good, strong argument with Javik and Liara here once this mission is over, and talking about things like that do they really matter in terms of like honor and things like that. We'll get there when we cross it, but no, we can't forget the dead either, though. We can't, like I said, we can't lose sight of our humanity.
We can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
Possibly.
Then
But,
let's show them there's another way.
yep.
Hey, buckle up. This one's gonna be tight.
Don't mean we should emulate them. Become machines ourselves. I could already see a difference in the background there with the level of destruction going on.
This can't be happening. My home.
the mods
There's
definitely.
no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Yeah.
Let's get down.
All right. And yeah, he has. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that before we get too involved here. Get our weapon set up with the ammo powers. All right, let's go.
You must be Commander Shepard.
Uh-huh.
I can't feel anything in my legs.
Outpost Titan is running out of ammunition. We all are. Someone collect every shot now.
Yep, I gotta collect stuff though. And take in the environment. It's such a powerful moment. Such a powerful moment with Javik when he grabs a hold of her and the, you know, stills resolve into her. Good stuff.
Commander, we heard. The barrier's been breached. Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there and do some damage.
I hate turrets.
Somebody better get on that gun.
All right, let me get Bluebell out there. I don't know if she'll do anything or not. What the heck?
Enemy targets on the bridge.
Hey.
I want that gunship pressed and in the air. Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly are your orders?
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
Well, I mean, I do sympathize. That sucks. You're not being given all the information, but there's a lot bigger picture going on here than you know.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
I'm looking for an artifact.
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No! I sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior skilled and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of war. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to war.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
And Javik showing us like the leader that he is, man. Like I know he's, you know, such a curmudgeon. He's embittered, and it's hard to blame him. But like the dude is a leader, and that's a powerful moment, man. Yep. We have the crucible. We just need a missing piece.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It will win this war.
I believe it. Lieutenant Curran, hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia. Make it count.
Do our best.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters.
Okay.
Watch it!
This has to end.
Draw strength from your engine. It will keep you alive.
Remember that, because here they come. Staggered approach! Try to use cover! Push them back!
That was the last one.
Then move! Get off the bridge!
This is
On that
such a moment for Liara. This,
fire support. No! Damn them!
Keep your focus, Liara.
it-
Slaughtering my people.
yeah, it's just such a yeah, such a hard time with it. I mean, who wouldn't? But
Avenge their loss.
Scatter and take cover!
they get out, muñeca. And dark channel. It's been some tough fight here,
Don't
man.
let him get around us!
Some, that's a new enemy from the Spectre expansion mod, I believe. And they're definitely tough. Up. I'm gonna get up, buddy. Take some cover there, Laura.
I'm on it.
Alright, putting blue bell behind it. Get that. Cool. Dark channel. Try lash. Like, am I not hurting that thing at all? Is it?
They just won't stop.
They covered that. There's just so many. Cool. Alright, get you some flare. There we go. Like that. Bust that egg. Up, got somebody down. Cool. Liara again. Get up, Liara. Okay, Liara. Overload. Pull this guy right here. I guess that finished him. Some warp. Want to make it so I'm switching up between my quick switches between my shotgun and my sniper rifle. There we go. So there's nothing else to pick up around here. There typically isn't, but I don't know if any of the mods have added anything new to pick up. Doesn't seem so. And of course, we're gonna be having Banshee coming up here. I'll use that on it once it pops its ugly head.
That door ahead looks like our way out of this mess.
Go ahead and use some overload there. Get Bluebell out there.
Another mutated is sorry. A good fight.
Oh, we weren't done. I thought that was in me.
Keep up the pressure!
Oh, there's more coming. Oh, yep. Oh boy.
Alright, let's get moving before more of them come back.
Sorry, my eyes itching there.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this.
To the Reapers, organic life is just an ingredient. We are all just genetic code to be molded to whatever purpose they see fit.
Well, they're going to learn that this code has a soul.
Well said, Liara. No, I'm agnostic. I agree with your sentiment there. Now, and that last bit was a cut dialogue that's been restored there with that immersive Thessia mod.
Above us!
One for the first time. My people used to believe in the devils. They changed their minds when the Reapers arrived. I hate to do that. Snipers in the back.
They're sorry. We might need to reach them.
The Reaper is moving on. One less we get to kill.
Man, that is impressive as hell. Holy shit. That might be part of the immersive mod as well, having it that close. I don't remember it being that. Looks like it was a bit further away than that. Like, there are things up there. Has that always been there and I just never knew? Like, how you're supposed to be able to get up there? Okay. And you could really get up there? I've never known that. I'll be damned. Okay. Played the game as much as I have and still finding stuff, man. Unless I was added through a mod that I don't know about, but which is certainly possible.
Specialist Kayla. Specialist Geneva was just killed by enemy fire. Wait, Shepard just arrived. Watch your head! How long can you hold out? I'll be here as long as it takes. Can you really win this war? We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
That's the hope, Shep.
They grabbed the spear over here, idiot, and let's do some damage.
This is the kill zone!
Got one. Don't let up. Hit another one. Outpost Tychus isn't far from here. I can cover you.
Is there anything else to pick up here? I'll be sure before I move on.
Get going, Commander. This whole section's about to collapse.
I'm on it.
I think we're in the clear. Let's get out of here. Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice.
Yeah, no choice here.
This nightmare never ends.
The hell it won't.
Man.
We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
This can't be the last I see of Thessia. We need to get to the temple, Shepard.
Yep. I want to cut up dialogue. There's some shots here that remind me of Black Hawk Down. I don't know if they were inspired by that film, but
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but they just got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
no choice here. It has to be done.
We need them. We need to be in that temple. Casualties are unavoidable.
In that case, casualties are about the only thing I can guarantee you. Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We're in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Talon Swarm, assume formation Xeron Sigil. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light 'em up. Talon 1, watch the jamming. Target acquired. I'm hit.
This right here, right there, this shot.
Laser blew out.
It reminds me of Black Hawk Down. I don't know if it's inspired by it, but it makes me think of that movie.
This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander. I'll cover you from here.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back.
I think there's, isn't there like a, if there was a, yeah. Sorry, Javik. Move your butt, Javik. Okay, let me get a blue bell out there. Get Nyaka out there.
Alliance can spring for air support.
Yeah, or the Asari could join the fight a lot sooner.
Move! Now's our chance!
Man. I'm just trying to take it all in.
Watch out, more hostiles ahead.
Commander! More of the Jedi attack!
Okay. Go ahead and drop the singularity there, Liara. Some warp. Crap, we got one of them dudes over here. From the pool. Then with some flare. Liara. Warp.
Bogey incoming. Hang tight while I shake him.
Flare. Oh, that wasn't what I meant. Shit. I can't even see it. Ooh, nice. Yeah, give me them harvester.
Reapers have air support too!
Overload. Singularity. Warp. Gotta get you up, Javik, please. Get Blue Bell out there.
Keep your head down and give them everything you've got!
Talon 5, back position. Let's punch a hole.
Yeah, are we close to even blowing them up? I'm not seeing it.
Almost there, Commander. Keep it up.
Damn. That thing's not even showing its health. I have no idea what's going on there. And you shouldn't be jumping over there, man. Hey, what are you even doing?
I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage. Talon 5 going down. Repeat. Talon 5.
Damn it.
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
Alright, guys.
Understood.
Man, yeah, the devastation is pretty intense. Let's get some dialogue over here
There
when you
were
step
5
in.
billion Asari when this war began. I wonder how many we've lost today.
Man. I know a lot of people people were upset with this fight coming up with Kai Lang, and that they didn't like how it felt like you're just basically handed defeat no matter what. You defeat him and yet he wins out here. But I'm fine with it. They're telling a story. Heck, in some ways it kind of happened on Vermeer. You beat Saren and then he's basically choking you out, and then you're only saved because the klaxon on the bomb is starting to go off, and that distracts him, allows you to punch him, and you're all just escaping at that point. But like they're telling a story here. I'm fine with it, and it brings it to Shepard to his or her lowest point in all the series, and
Looks like
I
we're in
like
the
it.
clear. Let's get inside.
It appears the temple has been barricaded.
Let me take a look.
Go for it.
It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Do religion and military always mix among Asari?
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for.
Yep, now it's a chance to get all the really good lore from Javik.
What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry. Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It was an asteroid strike. We deflected it.
You mean the Protheans? But that would imply Athame.
Is not what you believe her to be.
Just keep looking.
Yeah, it's just totally upends our whole world, man.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Ouroboros. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
On that outer part here.
How about this?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. I took pity.
Wow. Yeah, so Proteins really did the uplifting of the Sorry, huh? I mean, beyond what like the Solarians did for the Krogan had already, developed nuclear weapons and had their own nuclear holocaust on each other. But keep saying, sorry, couldn't even count past freaking their toes.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve. For something as important as this artifact, there should have been failsafes.
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
What about this one?
Another page from the Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. A pity you didn't live up to it.
I don't know. The Sorry it's not that they didn't live up to it, but just they weren't enough. Not by themselves, certainly. I mean, they tried their best to form a unified government, of course, but they also hid so much and kept themselves in the greatest position of power.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Yeah, this would be so much to take in, though, man. Like, just your entire worldview being turned on its head.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
I can imagine. Um, I kind of want to avoid getting near the scientists though, because something I've read in the update in the diversification mod that, or is it the Thessia mod? That basically there's going to be a press when you have to press in the R button, I think it is to get a more dialogue or more whatever that it's going to happen there with the scientists, and I don't want that to kick in because I still wanted to get this on the other side, which maybe I should just do that and then come around. I'll have to run around to try and avoid them. There's one of those, yeah, on this side over here. I should have got it when I first came around, but I missed it.
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us.
Wonder why the Proteans selected the Asari though. Is it because they were naturally biotic, and so they just saw them as with tremendous potential due to that? On this one.
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth.
All right, let's see if that's true about
I'm
what, right?
guessing
Yep.
these are the scientists.
Okay. I just made you focus on them. Okay. All right.
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple, I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though Athame does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
Ah! There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people
Yep.
are holding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
Yep.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
Why not though? I mean, like I've said in other videos though, it's definitely real curious how the Asari had this and of course boosted themselves, but they outlawed hoarding protein artifacts to, you know. So it was it was all for their own power, man. I mean, they had the most influence and the most power than any other race. Yeah, they shared in the council, but it was obvious who ran the show there. But yeah, it does explain Asari's superiority.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
Oh man. We all learned from them.
The Mars ruins are where humanity got Mass Effect technology.
And we learned of it from the ruins of the Inusanum, the race that came before us. It was our secret for centuries.
Well, then there you go, Javik, you yourself saying your people did the same thing as the Asari. So. I mean, they should have shared it, especially when, like I said, they're being major hypocrites, and they did it for their own power. And yeah, they didn't want to share it for that obvious reason.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharaohs years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Or it could be the Prothean standing next to you.
Yeah. Probably got more to do with it, although, like, you know, if Javik isn't
Keep
with you,
searching.
that is
There
how
have
it works.
to be more connections nearby.
I don't remember specifically exactly which ones it does,
There's
but
nothing useful here. The end of the war is near. Find what we need, finish the Crucible, and vengeance is complete.
and these,
Gaining power.
you listen to all this, like, essential lore, though, that
People hit them well, Asari.
Javik is providing, and to think that, like I say, in the original release of this game, that he was day one paid DLC. You couldn't get him unless you
I
bought the
can't
collect.
believe this whole temple is a front.
Best place to hide a secret is out in the open.
They've been extracting data from it for centuries.
Yep.
I never knew.
Let's hope it doesn't
No,
take
of course
us
you
as
didn't.
long.
I said, not blaming Liara, man. Like, it was just those in the highest positions of power within the Asari government
Keep
for
searching.
how long?
There have to be more connections nearby. This doesn't appear to be a connection. We should keep searching.
But yeah, Javik was.
There, another one.
It's still not complete.
He's such a key part here,
There
and
has to
so
be
much
another one
was
around
learned.
here.
Yes, keep looking.
It was wrong of Bioware and EA to do that, to not make him, as they did in the second game.
Well, Asari.
Zaid was day one DLC, but he was free. Javik should have been the same thing.
Doesn't look like a connection. I can't believe this whole temple is a front.
Best place to hide a secret is
Now
out
they're
in the
just
open.
repeating theirs. All right.
They've been extracting data from it for centuries.
There we go.
The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
I must say too, something that too bad they didn't continue with this. Originally, the plan was to have the fight here
We
that
can
takes
access
place.
the beacon now.
You would end up losing either Liara or the squad mate you brought along. That you would have a choice to save only one or the other. They obviously ended up scrapping that, but I think it would have been fantastic to add that level of loss here further. That you would lose a squad mate here no matter what,
The beacon
just
looks ready,
as it
Commander.
happened on Vermeer. But no, they scrapped it. All right, let's see what happens.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to... last very long.
Obtaining chronological log. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
We're all Protheans, so grim.
Yeah, so it would seem. The Crucible?
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always suspected as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
I do want to say too that Ali Hillis, the voice actress for Liara, I think throughout this, well, in this game she's absolutely fantastic. But throughout this whole Thessia bit in the aftermath there, especially when the argument does come down with Javik, I think she's very powerful in her performance. Uh, in the first game, especially, Liara was very calm, serene, and just didn't show too much emotion, honestly. But I think maybe they were kind of still, learning that character, who'd she'd be, because they're 1,000-year-old. Well, she was only 100, but they lived so long, and so maybe they'd be a more serene approach, maybe to life and how they reacted and weren't so emotional. But by the time here this comes, she's falling apart as we're doing this mission, as you hear, and like I said, it comes to a head when she's in the argument with Javik. But I want to applaud her. I think she does amazing here. But and then help us.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break this cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not of Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
I mean, they weren't me. That to me, that's uh, how many countless cycles have thought that we're special. We will be the ones, and yes, Shepard is going to be the one. We are. That will be us. But as he's just stated, this has been happening for at least millions of years. So, like, how many countless times like the Reapers have heard that? Oh, we will stop you. This is just a an old man yelling at a cloud. Basically, they don't care, and it means nothing. But you know, Shepard is special. Obviously, she is going to do it, but all of this is only possible due to the Protheans. Altering the Keepers was a huge part, and like it's all come to head here now, and Shepard is the right person to get it done. But that isn't how she sees it. That it's, we're going to plead for their help because we still need their help.
Then we'll be the first. Tell us what the catalyst is.
Yeah.
Listen to the human. She can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
Shepard,
How did you find this place?
the archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them?
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
Now you've lost your mind, man. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously. I mean, been indoctrinated. He is fighting them, but he doesn't. Like it's basically divide and conquer happening, though. That they've given him the illusion that yeah, you could do it. You'll be able to control him. And we know through the Crucible, yeah, that does become an option. But he is he is indoctrinated. He was never going to be able to do it, and he couldn't. Um, and I is what happened with that last dialogue. It's like, man, it's one of the frustrating parts of Mass Effect series, though, so much is that you don't get to see what you're exactly about to pick. That you're given a brief summation, basically, or an idea of what's supposed to be said, and then Shepard says something else. I wish it was done like in Deus Ex: Human Revolution, where, if I remember right, when you put the cursor over what you want to pick, it shows you the text above the dialogue of what will fully be said beyond what you're just about to pick. If I remember right, like that's how it is. I wish it was that way, but anyway. Yeah, whose side are you on, man?
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
Yep.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
Literally. Do you hear yourself right now, bruh?
The Reapers have it right? You're indoctrinated. You're doing just what they want.
I could say the same of you. Wasting time on a war that can't be won.
At least I'm fighting.
Never question my ability to fight. I've been fighting them longer than you can imagine. And don't assume you know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
No, the VI is not going to help you, man.
The VI can sense indoctrination. It won't cooperate.
Just cut
I'm
dialogue.
finishing the Crucible and I'm sending the Reapers back to hell.
I can't let you do that. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve her of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
Alright. Okay. Overload. Bluebell. Flare.
Cover me while I recharge.
Commander, the gun...
Get to cover!
I've got this.
Do you? Yada.
I need
Heh.
to recharge. Cover me.
The gunship's taking up position!
Shepard is mine now.
Overload.
Had your fun. Now, Shepard.
Flare.
The good ones never last.
There we go. And I thought I gave him more shields.
One way this ends.
The fight would be tougher, but we are pretty overpowered.
Target the supports.
But I've never had so much trouble even on Insanity with him on this level. In the headquarters, yeah, but I've never had too much trouble with this fight. This is just on normal now. Run, Shepard. Run.
Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
No, I like I was talking about earlier, I do like this. So it gives it puts Shepard in a very unfamiliar position of losing, and just as she was so close to getting what she wanted here, she's put on the cusp of losing it all, and her lowest point in all the series. And I like it. I like it a lot. And I really like the part coming up where Anderson kind of dusts us off and encourages us to get back in the fight.
Shepard! Hang on!
Thanks, Dad. You'll see Thessia fall, man. It's tough.
This is Lieutenant Curran. My squad is trapped.
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple?
I think Kai Ling's standing back there. His ghost remains. Man. That'd be devastating. I love this. Who wants to take that call, man? Mm.
Commander? Counselor? The mission...
We've lost contact, Thessia. The planet has gone dark.
How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy? Counselor, I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then you'll excuse me. There are preparations to make, continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Hey, yo. Yeah, that sucks.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
No, I should have done better.
It's my job to be prepared, no matter what. And now Thessia's lost, as is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
Hell yeah.
I'm with James.
Yep.
Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Yera system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, Mom, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Yep, great job, Miss Trainer. Well done.
Nice work, trainer. You've given us a shot. Now let's make sure we don't waste it.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Lyra system, and you were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses.
Yep.
Dismissed.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Yeah, like I said, this is one of my favorite moments in this game right here with Anderson. He dusts us off, kicks us in the ass. So you got, your nose bloodied, but what of it? Time to get, you're still in the fight. Get to it. And it's so appreciated to have a mentor like that. Someone that can do that. So yeah, let's talk to Anderson.
Shepard, I heard about Thessia.
We were so close, Anderson. So damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
No, nothing's been easy.
I knew going in there wouldn't be a minute of this war that was easy. But watching Thessia fall, and knowing it was my responsibility.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. I just felt lucky to get out alive. So maybe Kai Lang did beat you. What of it?
It could cost us the war.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none. But we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here. And it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
Hell yeah, man. And you think about this, where he's at right now on Earth has been fully devastated just as Thessia has just been. And he's the one here telling Shep, pull yourself up, gather yourself, get back in the fight. Like, man, what a leader, what a mentor, what a friend. I definitely bet on you, Anderson.
You'll make it, Anderson. And when this is all over, you can show me London.
It might need a new coat of paint first.
This'll be over soon.
It better. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.
I love that. Love it so much. It's great stuff, man. All right, we'll take a quick look at our war assets, talk to Legion. We're going to go about and talk to everybody, and then we'll call it a session. Yeah, and even though our numbers is still very high, of course, with everything, it actually did come down, though. I think we were well over 9,000 before. And as per usual, pause the screen so you can read through the stuff. Once they've been updated and whatnot. Okay, good. Let's see where everybody's at on the ship. Everyone's where they should normally are. Aqua's Tally. Tally's in the mess hall. Oh, she's standing by the board, the memorial board. And Tally, Liara obviously is going to be in there with Javik. Hayden's down in engineering. Okay. Well, let's hear what Legion has to say.
Shepard, Commander.
Progress?
What do you think about the progress we made?
The old machine assault on Thessia was inevitable, but the Asari were unprepared. Their reliance on secrecy over preparation accelerated their defeat. Let us hope they have nothing more to hide.
True that.
Talk to you later, Legion.
I will be here.
Yep, had Dev come forward at the very beginning about that the protein beacon there and the knowledge they had there, that we could have already had this resolved. And
Not after we took down that Reaper on Rannoch. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no way we could have stopped every Reaper on Thessia. The Asari should have jumped in earlier.
yep, exactly what I was just saying. You know what? Shep's gonna finally just she's accepting that this is gonna have to do. She'll have to go through scanners. She's come to terms with it. She hates them. She's gonna push through.
Got new messages, Commander. Thanks for listening, Commander.
You're
bet.
worth listening to.
And now I'm blushing.
Nah.
You do that fairly regularly.
In any event, good luck. Commander?
There's Trainer. I'll read the messages at the very end. Kelly?
Shepard, it's good to see you.
Your thoughts on our current situation?
What do you think about our current situation?
You're only human, Shepard. Don't blame yourself for what happened on Thessia. If you ever need to talk about it, my door is always open.
Well, thank you, Kelly.
I should go.
See you later, Shepard.
See you later, Kelly. Alright. And Shep here kind of take out your frustrations with Joker here or not, but you know, Shepard's not in the mood too much for his joking.
That crucible soon, there won't be a galaxy left to save.
Yep.
So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
I mean, it's Joker's way with dealing with stuff, man. It's and you know, some people that's how they do it. They'll tell jokes in inappropriate times, but it doesn't always necessarily mean that they don't feel it, that they're not dealing with it. It's just their way to try and cope, and that's Joker's way. But yeah, people died, man. Again, and the thing is, when people do that, though, that's like not everyone else around them though is in the mood for such jokes and that type of cope. But it's difficult, man. But yeah, people died.
In case you hadn't noticed, we just lost a few million people. This isn't the time.
You see this? Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on, Commander.
So why the jokes?
Because EDI says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like more than Elysium, where it was pretty much you versus 10,000 Batarians trying to kill you. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the resistance on Earth is worried about you, and I'm supposed to help.
No, that's appreciated, man. Like, and just kind of what I was just speaking to, that Anderson being where he's at, and yeah, he's still thinking of Shep, trying to do his best to keep Shep in the fight. In spite of all that, and even that, encouraging Joker, and Joker's doing his best, doing what he does. Thanks, but I'm alright, man.
I appreciate the thought, Joker, but I'm fine.
The hell you are. You're like half robot at this point. No offense, EDI. And it's my fault. When the Collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
Couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Yeah, well, I guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We got work to do.
Yeah, sucks. Everyone's feeling the stress of the moment, of course. Tensions are high. Like they Shep just at her lowest moment. Yeah. And of course Joker there talking about his sister and dad, and of course we We haven't got the very end of that story with the Asari commando there in the hospital, but yeah, she's unfortunately ended Joker's sister's life as well. So anyway, Edie.
Shepard, I have a question about human behavior.
This isn't the best time, Edie.
Perhaps humor? A penguin is driving through the Arizona desert.
I'm not in the mood.
A lively rendition of La Marseillaise?
No.
Very well. I will maintain a respectful silence until you indicate otherwise.
Probably a good idea. Speaking of La Marseillaise, I only recently actually seen a translation of the French national song. It's a beautiful song, man, and it's very like it's a song from its time period for sure. You can tell it's from like the 18th century, I think, or something like that. But it's man, talk about children's throats being slit. Man, it's harsh, but it's a beautiful song. I mean, and who are we to talk though, right? I mean, aren't American national anthems pretty and much of its time as well, and about battle, and both are beautiful songs. Hey, Tally, what's going on?
Shepard, this wasn't your fault.
It's not about fault. I was supposed to stop them.
You will.
I don't know if I can do this, Tally. Earth, Palaven, Thessia. I'm risking everything to build the Crucible, and I'm not even sure what it does. Who am I to make that call?
You're the one who was right all along. You fought when no one else would, when nobody else believed you. And if that's not enough, you're the man I love. Don't forget that, no matter what happens.
Well, so there's part of the, you know, so with the mod not being in this game, it's just being forwarded. So yeah, referring to Shep as a man, but it's fine. It's perfectly like it all still works out. I'm really happy with how it's worked out. Yeah, oftentimes Shepard is silent protagonist there in old school RPG style. You only get the subtitles for certain responses to Tally, but it's overall been fantastic carrying forward.
Thanks, Shepard.
Got it, Tally. Go in here and have Glyph tell us that Liara's downstairs with the Prothean.
Dr. Tassoni has gone to speak with the Prothean.
We got any new data? Nope. Any new messages on her thing? Nope. See our favorite Turian. What's up, Garrus?
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
We'll take every scrap of good news we can get.
Oh yeah.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible. But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
I mean, that's what we're building towards is the Crucible and trying to use it. Yeah, we've had that final piece taken right from underneath us there, but you know, we're gonna do what we can to get it back, and it's still the goal to. And so yeah, we need as much support when we do that as we can possibly have. I can't imagine that order to give that and to know how many millions of lives will be lost because of it, while you're hoping to save so many more. But that's got to be harsh, and I'm sad to say, but it was the right choice, Gareth.
If it means anything, I would have given the Primarch the same advice.
Yeah, there's that ruthless calculus again.
Yep.
How are you holding up, Shepard? This all has to be taking a toll.
No, Shepard's fine with confiding in Gareth. It is. It's definitely, she's still on it.
There's only so much fight in a person. Only so much death you can take
before your friend picks you up, dusts you off, and tells you you're the best damn soldier he's ever met.
That's what I'm talking about.
We'll get through
this.
Oh,
yeah, Gareth.
We always do.
And he's one just like Anderson there. And being a good friend and a good leader there. And when his friend and his the leader he looks to, though, is also confiding and trusting him to say such things. He's looking to dust her off and keep her in the fight. So good on you, Gareth.
Not something you can ever get used to. Seeing a world go down like that.
No.
Thousands of years of civilization on fire. But
Yep.
it wasn't your fault. Thessia was already gone by the time we got there. And maybe the elusive man did win one, but so what? I've lost a few fights in my time, and I'm still here. It's
Damn
because
right.
I always made sure the next one belonged to me. And the one after that. A battle doesn't make a war, Shepard. We're still in this.
Hell yeah, Gareth. Being all inspiring here, man.
Have you checked on Liara?
I'm about to.
She must be devastated. That's not something you ever forget.
Nope.
Shepard, this is when you take all your anger and frustration, bottle it up, then use it to rearrange every molecule in Kai Lang's body.
Good advice.
Get your chance.
Yep.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Gareth. Alright. Thinking I'm gonna go ahead and leave Liara for the very last, because we'll speak to her, and then she'll come up here after doing that, and then we'll speak to her again. Well, we'll speak to Javik, obviously, with her down there. So that'll be the last two conversations that I have.
Everything okay, Shepard?
Yeah, been better, man.
Commander?
Kind of surprising he didn't have more to say there, but alright. I forgot to change out our APC, but oh well, no biggie.
Hey, for what it's worth, I know how it feels to lose like that. I know that doesn't make it easier, but
no,
you're just human like the rest of us.
If you're trying to make me feel better, it's not working, Lieutenant.
Hey, everyone on this ship knows you did all you could. You need to cut yourself some slack. Whatever it takes to get that data back from Cerberus. We're behind you. Whatever it takes to end this.
Noted.
Oh yeah, no, I'm appreciating how they're all trying to
Would
do.
have liked to visit Thessia before the war. Imagine a whole world of those blue beauties.
Oh
One of
yeah.
the wonders of the galaxy, if you ask me.
Yeah, blue's my favorite color, so I'd probably definitely fall for some Asari.
You want to hit Cerberus where it hurts? I'm with you.
Yeah.
Ready when you are.
Cool. I am appreciating how they're all trying to keep Shepard in the game, keep her spirits up. Let's talk with our journal first.
Have you found your story on Thessia yet?
No, I'm trying to word it right.
What happens if you word it wrong?
If I'm lucky, I'll only unleash a little despair across the galaxy.
And if you're unlucky?
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, I hear you. Definitely be hard.
Commander.
Yeah, there, Ms. Wong. Alright, check on our engineers. Caden in here. And
Commander, we were just talking to Liara. She's a strong one.
I'd say her world's just been completely rocked.
Completely. Adams and I were just remembering Noveria and the terrible way her mother died.
Liara seemed so together afterward. Couldn't have been easy.
For weeks, she told me stories about her mother.
Yeah, me too. I have a feeling she'll be okay.
Yeah. Hope so.
yeah, it's a little nice backstory there to the first game. It seemed like, yeah, because Liara, definitely more torn up here in this game about all this and about losing her mom in that first game. But I mean, they're just adding some backstory to it. Know that she did feel it. She just did it in her own way.
And don't worry about Kai Lang. Now that we've seen his dirty moves, next time, he's getting his ass kicked. Count on it.
Alright.
Can't wait to get back out there.
I hear you.
Commander.
If there's been anything added here. Nope. Engineers probably don't have that.
Commander.
All propulsion systems are running optimally.
Alright. Let's go deal with these two.
Those were all lies back there.
They were not.
My people weren't animals for your kind to experiment on.
You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and I'd
Hey! Settle down.
My home was just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat.
I mean, he's pushing buttons as he likes to do. He likes to provoke people, and that's what he's doing here. It's just Liara certainly isn't in any mood to be having it. But Javik, do apologize, man. This ain't the moment, man.
Given what's happened today, I think you owe Liara an apology, Javik.
Apologize for the truth?
For not doing more. You're a Prothean. You were supposed to have all the answers. How could you not stop this from happening?
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
You're still alive, aren't you? Your world may have fallen, but as long as even one Asari is left standing, the fight isn't over.
Yeah.
I guess that goes for Protheans, too.
Yep.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara T'Soni.
Well said, Javik. And that's again Javik showing though that he is a leader, man. And finally calling her by her name, like that's gonna mean something for Liara. And even here though, he kind of plays it off as, I didn't really mean. I just said it because I knew that's what you want to hear. But it's still Javik's personality. Even there, he's just tweaking Shepard there, not letting her know what. Maybe he is just saying it just to win her over, to keep her in the fight. And that's why he's saying this here, right there. They're calling her by her name. It's all to keep her in the fight and to do it. Maybe he doesn't mean it fully, but I think he does. And I think right here his response is kind of just tweaking Shepard a bit. So nevertheless, I think Javik, that was good on you to say to her.
That was unexpected. Thank you.
We still need her talents. If grief overcomes her, she will be lost to us.
So did you actually mean what you said?
Does it matter?
Liara's been a good friend to me. It matters.
Then I will tell you what you want to hear. I meant what I said.
Carry on.
And he did. I think he did mean it. And yeah, it's for his own ways of doing it, but yeah.
It was good to see another of my kind, even if
bet.
it was just a ghost. One more Prothean fights the Reapers. If there is to be victory in this war, it will be for all cycles. The living will avenge the dead. And do not concern yourself with Thessia's fate, Commander. The loss of a planet is insignificant next to the loss of the galaxy.
I was going to be already a long video, but hearing him talk about how good it is to see a Prothean, and I can only imagine. So I'm going to sidetrack a little bit here, but it just made me think about the first time I'd ever left the United States. I was visiting my fiance, who was she was a Mexican nationalist, I went and visited her and family down in Mexico, and was there for about 2.5 weeks. It's the first time I'd been out of country. And although I am fluent in Spanish, and I was back then, this was back in late 90s. For 2 weeks I had only heard Spanish for those 2 weeks, and did I say I speak it and I understood it, and everybody was kind and warm and I was loving it, but I was feeling a bit homesick and realizing how far away I was from home. And I remember when we traveled to Mexico City and we were checking out the pyramids and stuff, and I remember hearing some Americans talking that were close by, and to hear English, which is my native tongue, that I hadn't heard in 2 weeks, that I had spoken my entire life. It's hard to explain the feeling that I felt when I heard that, and I would kind of want to just nudge myself close to them and just listen to them talk, just because it was a touch of home. I'd never really felt that before, of feeling homesick and nostalgic for my language. It was an interesting feeling, but so I can kind of imagine how he felt finally seeing a fellow Protean after 50,000 years of being there. So I don't know, I know that's way sidetracked from what it was, but it made me think of that.
I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage.
All right,
Commander
Javik. All right, so we'll now go check in on Liara, and then we'll call it an end to this video.
She went straight to her cabin. She's not answering her comm.
How bad?
I've never seen Liara like this. Not even after Noveria.
Damn.
Can you talk to her? You've known her as long as any of us. And with Palaven...
I'm just another damn reminder of how many people are dying. You should talk to her.
I just regained my homeworld. She just lost hers.
Well, I don't have any magic words. She needs time. Maybe call her later.
She went straight to her cabin. She's
I'm-
not answering her
It
call.
said support Tally. I am curious.
I've never seen
I'm gonna
Liara
support
like
Tally, but could you support Garrus on it? I'm just gonna test it out, see if. Hopefully I don't lose it. That's why I did save right there though, to see if I have to. Yeah, it's not saying support Garrus. You're not hearing it, but hopefully I didn't lose a chance of supporting Tally there. I doubt I have, but like I said, that's why I saved just in case so I could still support her.
I'll go talk to Liara.
You're a good friend.
Try to be. You say any more to her?
Thanks, Shepard.
Yep. All right. Try to encourage Liara further here.
I've studied Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier...
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that.
I like that Edie offered her a new perspective, and Liara actually heard it and realized, well, yeah, I actually hadn't thought of that. She was ready to blame her mom, but very well done, Edie.
How did this happen, Shepard? My entire civilization. The Asari's history. The Protheans made it a lie all along, and I abandoned my people to hunt for the catalyst.
Liara, you had nothing to do with the attack on Thessia.
Nothing to do with it? I told those people on Thessia we'd save them. How many Asari died because I demanded their help?
None.
Shepard, that isn't true.
You've been warning your people for 4 years, Liara. There's not a damn thing you should feel guilty about. If we move fast enough, they'll have a chance to survive this, to start again. We lost Thessia, but we haven't lost the Asari yet.
I like that. Shepard's now doing the one helping lift up a friend. They've been lifting her up.
Helping the refugees. That's something I can do. It's something I owe them.
I knew you'd think of something.
I still need some time, Shepard. But thank you.
You got it, Liara. No, I do like that. As we've seen throughout the ship, everyone's been trying to lift Shepard up now. And she gets to lift up one of her friends.
I need some time, Shepard.
You got it. Alright, one last bit. We are going to go to our emails. Hopefully there's not a shit ton of them. Well, thank you very much, Cliff. And then we'll bring this to its close.
Hopefully she's doing better now.
Thanks for talking to her. Neither of us knew what to say.
There's not much we can say. But being there helps.
Yep,
Thanks, Shepard.
you got it. Check our emails. I got a bit here. Yeah, Kai Lang's little trolling shit posting email here. Very much. Yep. So it looks like we just need to advance the story or do another mission to have these the visits kick in now. Uh, yep. And trainer. All right. Cool. But all that we're gonna be doing when we go to Novera's video in that one. All right. So that's gonna do it, guys. That was Thessia. That was rough, man. But still, it was a good video. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all that lore and the emotion that Liara is going through there. But on the next one, we'll be heading to Horizon and Sanctuary, taking care of that, and of course coming across Miranda. So that'll be a good one. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell to continue to follow along here on Bella Shepherd's journey to the Mass Effect universe as it comes to its conclusion here real soon. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch y'all around. Later.